All right, we're out today. We're going to do our walk as we usually do. Um, we got a counter on the other cell phone, and I'm 37% on the phone. I got my charger on me, but let's see what happens. Okay, so let me see. Get you guys over here. This is an app that this guy sent to me. I'm not going to start it yet. Get over here in the shade so I can see a little better. All right, there we go. Hopefully that started. Did we start? Let me see. There we go. Now you see we already started. We're at 0. And there we are. I'll show you once we get to the shade on how many steps we're going to pick up. So hopefully I don't want to hold two cell phones in my hand at the same time. I don't think anything's going to disrupt the screen because I did try to stop this at one point and it wouldn't do it. So we're going to stick it in my pocket over here. We'll have nothing in there that can rub up against it. Get in there, come on. Oh shoot, I got it when I just bounced my screen. That's the hard part of having, okay, didn't touch anything, cool, okay, cool. Let's get that in there. All right, and that should keep a count on how far I walk. All right, so first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. This is my daily walk and talk. I get out, get some exercise in. I got a friend of mine who wants to sponsor me. He knows I'm persistent with it. He watches me, I do it every day. So he says that I keep this up. He wants to sponsor my channel. Well, not this channel. That's my company's channel. That's why I gotta get a separate channel for this place, for the walk and talk, for daily walk and talk. Saturday, beautiful day in Allentown, as you can see. Supposed to be 94, but it's actually cooler today than it was yesterday. Yesterday was humid. So today it's actually cooler and less humid, which is better because it makes it easier. But then again, we are up early in the morning, so we'll see. So just want to test the counter that I have in my pocket, see how that's going. Let me unbutton the flaps here so I can get access to that, see if it actually is counting. So let's see. Yep, it's counting. So from there to there, we already hit 228 steps. All right, put that back in. That's pretty cool. But somebody sent me this. I can have it in my pocket to count my steps. I did stop. I tested it yesterday, and I did stop. It doesn't move at all. It will not count my steps when I'm standing still, which is fantastic, and I'll show you. You know, it only basically, when I'm moving, it starts counting. So that's how I found out yesterday when I walked to the store and all the way back. That's about 996 steps from there. So this should be pretty interesting. I'm curious to see how many we do. So do you have a destination today? Not really. Just going to see how far we go out and how many we get. Am I going to do one of the extra long ones? No. Just testing out the meter. But it's actually one of the best ones I've seen because the ones I was downloading, they had commercials and ads and all this other stuff that kept popping up, and it was a headache. And this guy sent me one. He said, hey, look, this will work much better. I'll put the link below where I got it from. And yeah, it didn't cost me anything. Absolutely fantastic. So, I gotta start treating my haters a little nicer, even though they're extremely mean to me all the time. And if I'm going to try to help people lose weight and all that, but truthfully, no, it wasn't being mean to the guy at all, period. He really needs to actually work out. He does. If you take that offensively, people tell me I need to work out when I was 280 pounds. Did I get mad about it? No. It's the truth. So, but anyway, no, not about that. But the bottom line is, don't mention them, don't bring them up. No, talking about taking someone out and not them knuckle up, none of that stuff. So, no. I was just talking if I get that off my mind at the end of the day. But anyway, I want to push it toward, and that's a good thing. That's one thing I like about people I'm around, because I don't have a lot of people who entertain me. They're not yes people. The reason why they get in the shenanigans that they are in, because they have people who entertain them on that. To them, it's just nothing but a clown show. But I have people contact me and go, hey, look, don't do this, don't do that, so and so and so. I have good people in my life. So I do want to make this more about people, giving them a positive attitude to go out and walk and exercise. Now, as for the signal and all that, I'm going to be switching over to Horizon. Their tethering system is much, much better. I could do a pre-record, but I like doing a live better, because in live, I mean, it's just so much funner. It just really is. But yeah, so I have to pay a little more, but it's worth it. And I do want to build a channel off of this. And like I said, I got a buddy coming in. He likes the idea. He definitely wants to pitch it to Allentown. So, get people out more to walk and exercise. So, my backstory comes up nicely with it. Unfortunately, what I had to go through, but still, it comes up nicely with it. That, person who suffered from lung disease and all that stuff, and decided to try to change his life. But my real inspiration goes to, I'm not going to mention, you're not going to mention this video for that. But anyway, yeah, somebody tried to fat shame me. And didn't work. At all. Period. With an extra period and another period. That didn't work at all. We're not built that way. You try to tell us what we can do, and we show you what we can do. That's the way I was raised. Beautiful day in Allentown on a Saturday. And as I was coming back in, I'm talking to my friends, and they were like, wait, you're not drinking any water? No water, no electrolytes, whatever that stuff is. I have no idea what that is. But anyway, none of that stuff at all. So no energy drinks or energy bars? Nope. Nothing. Do I advise people to do the same thing I'm doing? No. No. Take your time. Take your breaks. Drink a little water. Take your time. Oh, we had rain last night. That's why the water's a little more rushy. Take your time. Do it gradually, step by step. That's what I had to do. I didn't just jump in and go, voila, we're going to do this. No, I gradually had to do this. Starting with Good Shepherd, their hill. So gradually, I had to do it. But I'm not used to drinking water, period, because I was trained that way in other ways. We don't drink water. So that's something that's been embedded with me for a bit. I do want to climb this hill. Got a good amount of push-ups in. And I definitely, when I do the hill, I get exercise. Oh, exercise in my chest. Ooh, dirty water. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, wee. All right, let's cross over here. So we'll check the counter when we get all the way over there. That's when we'll check the counter. Check how far we've gone. Moving at a little faster pace today. So imagine that. I'm going to be doing all this work for the company and everything, and still doing it at the same time. That's why I understand people, some people, where do you have the time? If I can get out and run a company and do this one at the same time, come on now. No excuses. I'm not talking about people that are trying, no. I'm talking about people who have nothing better to do with their time but do negative stuff. So everything I do is positive. Take something from that, do something positive. Whew, man. And those starting out for the first time, like I said, it doesn't have to be a huge walk. Basically, walk to your driveway, walk around your block, take your kids with you, just get out and walk. Take a little music with you, get out and walk. All right, we're already here. See that? How fast? We just talked about it, way over there. About coming right here. See? Happens that fast. You'd be surprised how many steps you take. You would be surprised. It's a lot. Walk around the block, you'd be surprised. Like, wow, I do that many steps? Yep. Walk to your driveway? Yeah. That'll give you inspiration to try to beat that record. Now, if the video's choppy, I do apologize. You know, tethering off a phone. But, and I don't want to pre-record. I really don't. So, just going to spend a little more money for the Ryzen setup so I can have a better setup. Or pay for a satellite link. Which I was curious because those guys that do the camping, I know they pre-record, but they're gaming and that requires a signal. So how do they do that? And there's no chopping or lag on their games. So I just need to look up. Whew. Oh shoot, sorry. Supposed to check the meter, weren't we? All right, let's see what we got so far. Whoa, man, are you kidding me? Oh wow. So I'm already kicking that from here to here. Oh, this is going to be an interesting run today, isn't it? Wait, that can't be right. Hold on for a minute. Here we go. Sorry about that. That was Friday. This is the day. So we got the day. Friday I did the walk around. So these will keep track of my... Now watch, I'll show you. See, I'm standing still. Now. Make sure it counts it. Oh, we possibly go. Okay, hold on for a minute. No, we're still going. Oh, don't tell me we messed this up. Come on, work. Oh, snap-a-doodle. What did I do? There we go. There we go. Okay. Lagged a little bit. Some people will do this, a walk back and forth, but I don't want to count these. There we go. There we go. See? There we go. All right. This is why I got to get a little pocket to put my stuff in so nothing moves around or gets... I don't want to carry one of them carrying satchels. No, I don't carry one of them, but I want to get something made where I can put my stuff in. But yeah, that was yesterday. It'll keep track of my walking. So that was yesterday, not coming down here. That was going up to the store and coming back down to Good Shepherd and going around the corner and going back up the store because I was testing it to see what would happen. So you see, if I stand still, it doesn't move at all. Whee! I still want to get the watch. And then yes, it measures how much calories I burn. I don't like to do the heart rate because that freaks me out. So I had an incident where my heart rapidly picked up a lot of speed, and ever since then I like to monitor the heart rate. It's good. But I see people when they do them and they use them, they'll run in place. Not supposed to do that. That's cheating. This is literally considered to be the shortcut now. Consider the fact that we go all the way around here and come up. This feels more like a shortcut. Bum, bum, bum. Do do do. What do we have for breakfast? Nothing. Where are we getting the energy from? Automatically habits. I don't eat breakfast. If I do, it's rare. All right. Bringing air in my system. Whew. Oh, sorry, people. Yep. We were all the way over there at one point. Now we're over here. So we're gonna pop over to the park and get some cooler system down. Mind you, I just don't leave the house or the workshop. I work out before I leave. So I have to do the 60 to the chin-ups. We do chin-ups with the holds. Oh my goodness. So I told you my chin-up bar is low. So I have to lift more weight. So I have to curl my legs up in order to hit it. Whoopsie. I'm tired. So as I'm pushing, I got to hold it for 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down. Hold it for 10. So my arms are automatically tired as I'm bringing my body back up. It is fantastic. I'm gonna push your wings out a little bit. That'll do it. Back to the push-ups. Do your push-ups. For each set, you hold it for 5 and bring it up. So, yeah. And then I come out here. And we walk it. Come back in, do a set of 60. So I like the chin up, that's my favorite. I like to do chin ups a lot. Come back out, do that. Hit the curls, and then go back out. Another set. I don't work out to be big and giant because I don't want to be that big. It's not for me. I do it to keep myself in shape. So, because some people saying, oh, you're trying to be huge. No, I'm not trying to be huge at all, period. I'm just trying to keep myself in shape. I'm 55 years old right now. I'll be 56 coming up pretty soon in September. So everything I do is just keep myself in shape. I do like my t-shirts to fit nicely. I don't like them hanging. None of that nonsense. That's not for me. I love my shoulders because my shoulders got that nice slant to it. And it brings up my chest plates. So I do like to look nice in my clothes. But mainly I do it because it's my health. That's how it all started. Now, when I first was working out, I got into it because I wanted to add more power to my strikes. That's why I got into it. And that's a different story. So I kind of work out more than what I did when I was actually training. Besides, why do I want to be that huge to begin with? I got friends of mine, like I said, are bodybuilders. Me and the notorious post notes. Stick them to their back like, got you again. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Like I knew it. What did you write on the back of it? Would you like to know? How about you take it off and find out? And they can't, because their wings are so freaking huge that they literally can't reach and grab their back. They can't, they're big. These guys are huge, huge, huge. Larry, it's like two of the rocks and I'm Kevin Hart. That's what it looks like. These guys are freaking huge. So we start doing pretty soon training for, we're going to do training for the woods pretty soon. I got a military group coming in. My family, I told you, I've had this military. They want to do a whole camp thing. I mean, this is not like we carrying pretty much no water, no food, that kind of stuff. That's what they do. Hey Chief, how you doing?
How you doing, man?
Hey Chief. Yep, carry no water, no food. You can carry the choice of what you want to carry for your firearms, and you carry, I got a 8-inch buck knife, cold steel that I carry, and that's it. You don't go out there with no shelter, nothing at all, period. You'll make it as you go. So, yeah, it really does test you at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. First time I did it, I cried like a woman every day. I ain't gonna sit there and say, oh, I'm some tough guy. Oh, person, no, I cry like a woman every day. I did. I went hungry a couple of days too. Learn to eat anything you can. Even things you wouldn't go near, you would eat it, no problem. You're starving. What else you gonna do? You'll figure it out. Learn to take that same knife to make shelter, make traps. I saw this on one of the bushcrafts, and it does work. Made a hook with a piece of wood he whittled like a toothpick. Caught a small fish, cut the small fish up to catch a bigger fish. I said, that is freaking impressive. So that's how they do it. But they warn you, you got any medical problems, don't go. They'll be out there for a week. So, you know, it's funny how he won't buy, and he ran up his motor, and then the guy in the garage over here ran up his motor, like they're communicating back and forth. That's interesting. So, yep, that's how they do it. If it rains, you just sleep in the rain. That's it. That's how it works. So, yep, I do like going out with them. And they're never saying, oh, we're never going to go camping or glamping or camp or whatever. That's nice, and I've done that too. That's fun. You know, all of it's fun. But you want to do the rope rule stuff, yep. Some of them don't even bring the firearms. They just bring their buck knife. That's it. That's all they need. Like, that's all you got? You gonna bring anything out? I don't like to make sound when I move. I got a friend of mine. He's hilarious as I don't know what. He carries no form of firearms whatsoever. That buck knife That sucker can creep up on you out of nowhere. You never see it coming. And he does it from time to time when you never see him. He'll pop up out of nowhere right behind you. Like, hey, you didn't even see him coming. You would have been gone. So you're a real circus case, I swear. The nicest people. Want to face the flag? I gotta get this shirt literally that says I'm streaming. Because literally people look at me like, is he talking to himself? He having a conversation with himself? Or is he talking to me? Does anyone FaceTime anymore? Because at least you can say I'm FaceTiming. Something. So now we're downtown right now, if you don't notice. Yep, we're downtown. That's the PPL Center. Now it's interesting because part of this place is luxury apartments. No, I'm sorry, not luxury apartments. They're B&Bs you can rent over here. So if you come over here and you basically don't want to do like a hotel accommodations and stuff like that, you can come over here and they have these nice places that you can rent while you're down here. Some people come down here and they're touring, so they come down here for the game or whatever they're doing, and you can have these little sections over here where you can actually rent out nice little B&Bs, and they're cheap. They're not expensive, like 50 bucks a night. And guess what? You can bring your pets. Yep, it's pet friendly. So you can bring your pets with you. That's pretty cool. So I thought we'd do one, bring Taco with us, and we basically set up a little portable screen. Oh my goodness, just thought about that. That would be hot for the portable screen setup in there. They have a nice balcony area out there, so that'd be fantastic for our portable screens. So yeah, definitely got to utilize that. And on top of that, we can give the place a good review and stuff like that, and stuff, you know, and maybe they'll make like one of our portable screens outside on their deck area. It should be hot. See? Good businessman knows opportunity when he sees it and knows when to seize it. All right. Let's see where we got now. What do we have? Hopefully we didn't hit any buttons back here. So, Saturday, we're now up to 2,559 steps. Oakley dokley. Oakley dokley. Okay, cool. That's where we're at now. Yep. Am I tired? No, not at all. Not one bit. I feel fantastic. We should walk to the library. All right, destination. We are going to the library. Well, let's show you where the library's at. If you haven't seen it already, let's show it to you. Let's go there. See how far it takes. Go to the library, and then we'll walk all the way back to the bench. Hopefully we have enough time on the phone. I told you when I got out the door, because I was doing the stream, and I try to keep the charger plugged in, so we can basically charge it both times, but I didn't. I do have my charger on me, but don't want to go and charge. Rather just sit here and just do this. If we don't get the walk back in the video, then we'll try again. But this time, I don't do any videos on Sunday, which I'm not supposed to, I know. But we'll do the daily walk. And this time I'll have a full charge of both my phones, and we get an idea of a walk back. Hopefully we can get it all in. That'll be nice. Okay. Interesting thing? Not interesting. They sell African food here. Fantastic. Amazing African food. I'm gonna go check them out. I've never had African food before, and I'm curious to find out what it tastes like. So I'm going over there. And yes, they are from Africa. They are. I just find it interesting when you go to a place to eat. And I'm not saying it should be, but it never helps us. If we're going to get Mexican food, and they're not Asians, you know, I would like to get it from the Mexicans. That's where I'd rather have it from. Which, speaking of that, I told you that one of my family members is married Mexican. Yeah. Oh, that's another one we got now in the fold. We can literally do hands across America, baby. Yes, we can. They're going to come over. I'm going to have a ball. Oh, we're going to have a ball. But I know you Mexicans like to party. I know that from the door. I've been to a couple of y'all parties. Food, dancing, whole 9 yards. Gonna be over there, chilling with them. Yep. They're supposed to be bringing down some of them dishes. They're making some of the dishes when they come down. So I can't wait. Always interested in learning something new. And I told you, one of the dances I want to learn is that Mexican hat dance. I want to learn that. And guess what? His father knows how to do it. I'm going to learn it. Yes, sirree. So, definitely going to learn that dance. I'm dying to learn that. I'm going to learn it. Yep, they got that dance class around there too. But I'm pretty sure whatever he's going to teach me, probably going to be beyond what they know. He's old school. Oops, let's brush this light real quick. That's pretty much what I hang out with. I don't hang out too much with the younger generation. A little bit with them, but mostly with the old school. So we're going to all do Donnie. This is going to be fun. He says he's a roller coaster junkie. We will see. If you fear it, it's going to be fun. If you don't fear it, it's just going to be none. It's all to it. You got to fear the coaster. That's the best adrenaline rush you will ever get in your entire life. You will, because it becomes boring. After you do it the first time, it's great. Second time, still great. Third time, fourth time, you fall asleep when I think and do your taxes. Even the drop doesn't phase you anymore. People that are terrified, they've never done roller coasters before, I envy you. Like my ex, she was terrified. Every step she took, her legs wobbled. I'm like, gotta give her credit, but she kept on pushing. She didn't back down. But this is when I dated a lot of exes. This is when I dated was American Indian, so we don't get it mixed up. So they don't listen to this. Oh wait, you're talking about me? No, not you. The other one. Yeah, she's American Indian, Blackfoot. But anyway, yeah, I was like, man, most people want me to do that. You got to take that walk up. I think the walk up for some people is more terrifying than the coaster itself. And then you got to make yourself sit down in that seat. And when they bring that bar down, man, that's the last call. All the fear and all the crazy thoughts, they transfer through. The regret, everything. I shouldn't have did this. I'd have been better off over there by the bumper cars. This was a big mistake. What was I thinking? Yeah, all those thoughts come through. That's when you're at the best. That's the best feeling you can have. That's pure fear right there. That's the adrenaline right there. See? So, I don't get the regret, but I do get the fear of what may happen. Maybe the coaster might jump the tracks, could stop powering down. Anything could happen. My safety bar could go up, or stuff like that. That's the stuff I think about. But then, when you come off that drop, and that adrenaline hits, like boom! And you just sit there hitting the bar. I hit the bar, and I scream, bring it. Y'all bring it? Yeah. I have a ball. My adrenaline's through the roof. When I get off that baby at the end of the day, oh yeah, I can lift a bus. That adrenaline. And then the addiction kicks in, and I want it again. That's what I like about the demon drop. The demon drop is unpredictable. So I can't tell when it's going to drop. No matter how many times I do it, I can't tell what's going to drop. So I get a different adrenaline rush. With a coaster, I already know. But yeah, she climbed that coaster, man. She got on it. She screamed in my ear like a banshee. Yeah, she did. Oh my God. Oh my God. Why? Why? And I had to tell her, like, shh, shh, shh. That's how you beat it. Listen to everybody else. That's what you do. Stop screaming and yelling. Listen, I don't mind you screaming, but listen to everybody else. Listen to everybody else scream, confessions, crying and all that stuff. You just start laughing. You're entertained by them at the end of the day. You're so busy listening to them, you forget about what you're doing. Yep. And if people close their eyes when they're going to loop, That doesn't help. You're still upside down. Just embrace it. Take it. Man, I'm telling you, when the militaries do it, it is hilarious, man. Because they in there like, they charged up. They're already hyped. These guys jump out of airplanes, so there ain't nothing to them. But they still like that thrill. All right. I'm going to walk up because we're going to pass this library. I think we hit it already. But yeah, good charge. They're going to scream with me, tell them to bring it. That's all you got? That's all you got? It's funny. Have a ball. But I do like roller coasters. But this one, I heard, dangles you. Usually when I like to crank, the crank is my favorite. When you crank up, and as you're rising up and descending, some of them have the fake out, which means they go up, and then you hit this little tiny hill that boom, and you go straight down. So I call those the fake outs. That's for me, that's what I personally call them. Because when you're cranking up, you think you're going to drop off, but you don't drop off. You hit this little tiny hill, and then you drop off. Yeah, those are pretty interesting ones right there. And the other ones, they have where you go up, and you crank up, you're at the top, and that's the ones that drop. You can literally see the parking lot from there. But the other one they have, this sucker brings you up on the top of the crank, and it basically dangles you. So your legs are already pushing it out. You're hanging there for a little bit. It feels like forever. That's what it feels like. And the thing I like about it is, they said that the timing is different from each one. So it's like a mixture of the demon drop and a roller coaster combined. That's what it reminds me of. The Possessed was pretty good. I say the Possessed was the best roller coaster so far in Donny. That was a pretty good one. Because that one had to build up for it. All right, let me see. Yeah, not too far from the library. Not at all. So we'll be there in no time at all. One block. This is literally one block. Believe it or not, it's a long block, ain't it? We're hitting the library in a few minutes. Check our timer, our counter, see how many steps we got. Literally got to get them t-shirts made. I don't know if people don't FaceTime no more. I don't know. Like I'm sitting there talking, and I got people looking up at me. You see my phone in my hand having this conversation with me. Really? Do you think it's really about you? Honestly? I'm having a conversation on the phone. I've never seen anybody. I've seen people with Bluetooth on. You can see the indicator in the ear. They're talking to me. Let's just cover it up. Then you think they're talking to you. Understandable. But not when I got a phone in my hand. Man, this is a great day. It's a great day. Freaking love it. So yeah. Like I said, I encourage people to get out and walk. Get out and exercise. So, library in about a couple minutes. And we'll be there. So, when the video's over, I'll put down the benefits of walking. Like I said, there's a lot of benefits to it. And it's fantastic for your health. Absolutely fantastic for your health. Library! We've already hit destination. Yes, we have conquered. We need to get a flag. We need little flags. We conquered. We have conquered. We have conquered. Oh, car's coming. The car's going to conquer me. Going past. Oh, thank you. All right, people. So, we're probably around 3,000 steps right now. So let's see what we got. Let's see if we hit the 3,000 mark from here. We're at the library. Destination completed. Yeah. Allentown Public Library. We have made it, people. Destination completed. Let's see what we got. All right. Woo! We are destroying it today, aren't we? 3,851 steps. And we're still not done yet. We're not done yet. We still got to go back home. Remember, that's going to be another. We're going to hit the 5,000. So it is 5,000. Wow. I had no idea. We're doing 5,000 steps a day. Probably a little more than that, but I'm going to go with 5,000 steps a day. So at 5,000 steps, you count that 7 days a week. Man, I keep up on this road. By the time I reach 56, man, I'm going to be a beast. I want to run this. I literally want to run this back and forth. I definitely want to run this because I'm impressed by people who do the jogging. I'm impressed by y'all. I want to do what y'all do, but I want to get my lungs to a point where I can accept that air a lot faster. So there's a guy who basically jogs back and forth, and I'm going to see if I can hook up with him so he can basically help me out with some of my training, learning how to run better. It's interesting. This is weird. In the woods, fantastic. I can run on even ground pretty well. Not a problem. Even when carrying equipment, heavy packs, I run pretty good. Of course, the whole judo roll works out a lot better too. But anyway, yeah. But I'm pretty good. But on a flat ground, I don't know why. I have an issue with it. I really do. I don't know what it is. Walking it, no problem. Running it, yeah, if I'm going at a certain distance, I can take off and get my speed in, but not at long distance. I'm not climbing that freaking hill like that guy did. Jog that thing like it was nothing. Well, you know he did that every day. All right. So we're going to walk down this area right here. This is going to bring us, this is where they have all those stores and stuff out down here in Allentown. And, oh, so I come there, I see something different. Every time. I see something different down here. That's what I love it down here. We have to come down here a million times and always bump into some strange store that I find. Like the t-shirt store, the new t-shirt store we found. Now I get my t-shirts from now on. The guy's got plenty of them. Oh, what's this? See, look, that's what I'm talking about. Always something interesting to bump into. They do Slurpees and water ice. I was just talking about that. That they need to put in your place now with some water ice. I think I'm right over there. There's the Hampton Business Center over there. Oh, what are we having? They got expos. They definitely have expos over there to do all the time. Gotta check over there. Let's walk across the street. I want to see this. That's a business center. That's not bad right there. It's a good price. $300 a month to rent out these units. One of these units, yeah, that's fantastic. On top of that, look at all the glass we have over here. That is fantastic for ad tech. So we can advertise our technology right there at $300 a month. All this business we see this. We see ad tech. Yeah. But before we can reach that stage, people, we have to be prepared for out here. Because you can't just come on here and say, hey, look at my phone, there's a YouTube video. Not enough. The only reason why I got into those places is because I knew people, I knew the family. That's why I got in there. But these people are not my family. So I have to come professional. That's what we have to do. That's why we're going to do the brochures and business cards and all that stuff. That's what we're doing. That's why we're building a site with all the showroom pages. So we can show what we're doing, what we're working on. Look, someone's doing some artwork over there. That's beautiful. Oh, this reminds me of Watch Dogs. Remember those in Watch Dogs? That you can actually control those things. And they had this secret door. I never found that place in Watch Dogs. There's Watch Dogs 2. It's supposed to be a red door. And it's supposed to have some kind of like, I don't know what's supposed to be in there. They never tell you what's in there. But it's like an Easter egg. Never found it. That's like the Easter egg for Grand Theft Auto, is it 4? I think it is 4. Yeah. Statue of Liberty. Where you can see the heart that's chained up. Yeah. I got a buddy of mine who's moving down here. It's interesting because before I started doing this, I was just walking around down here. And he was like, hey, you should record this because this will give me a chance to see what it's like down there. This is what my sister did. Police department right there. That's new apartments. I told you they're building over here. That's the new apartments. Which I will never ever do again. Never. Ever do again. Because again, I don't do apartments ever again. My sister keeps forgetting. Because I tell her I'm going to get this land. That's what I want. And she was like, well, they got these new apartments you're building down here. And you're like, oh, I forgot. You don't do apartments. No, I do not. Not ever. I don't care how luxury they make them. I don't care. They can soundproof them. I still don't care. You know why? Because I got to see other people. That's why. When you got your own land, you don't see jack. At all. Just like that guy drinking a hot cup of cocoa out there with his pit bull on a burning fire. Absolute bliss, peacefulness. That's what I'm talking about. No, I could literally drop all the other technology and just do theater on the go. Because I have the audience of the RV life, the van life, the camping life, the tiny homes. I can go to their expos, sell that technology, get me a van, customize it, put my screens in it, and advertise and just travel all over the place. Yeah, and leave all this behind. And that ain't a bad thought right there. Really not a bad thought. That's what I love about the technology developed. It gives us options to go in different directions. If I don't want to do home theater anymore, I got options. One of the guys over, he works on those huge utility vans, like the one the guy has. And he said sometimes they have them where they sell them. And he said, if you're ever thinking about it, because I bought a passenger, so I really would like to try that life. So, if you're ever thinking about it, we have them over there. And people do buy them, get you one for a really good deal. And then the other guy on the other end, he does all that mechanical work and all that stuff. He says, yeah, not a problem, I can come over and check it out for you. Yeah, got some people to hook me up. So if I decided to want to do that life instead, I can actually do that life instead. And I do like the fact how that guy was just sitting out there with just building a fire, making his food. Man, that's freedom. I'm tired of all this. I'm tired of it. Don't get me wrong, I love Allentown, I do. But every once in a while, that's why people go camping. They want to get away from all of this. They do. That's what I want to do. For a little while. We want to go someplace else. All right, people, we are now pretty soon going to hit the statue, which is the centerpiece. And literally going to have to get it. I'm going to get 302 down here, I swear. And somebody comes like, on the ground, you psychopath. What the freak? There is the Da Vinci Center over there. That's new luxury apartments they're putting there. That's the PPL building over here. I have no idea. They said they're going to turn it into luxury condos or whatever, but I don't know. And they're still operating out of there, just to let you know. So I don't know. I don't know. If I tell you when the elevator goes out, you are definitely in another world. Put in a freaking fire pole. That'd be hot, wouldn't it? Can you imagine a fire pole that far? That'd be sick. Be blazing past 100 miles an hour. Boom! Matter of fact, you might hit that bar so fast, you might hit the freaking sound barrier. Can you imagine you being in your apartment? It's like somebody fired a cannon in the hallway. Oh, that's Bob. He just hit the blast. The sound barrier. People be going up on the top floor to have Top Gun helmets on and all that stuff. Special suits to slide down. Fire-resistant suits. They don't catch on fire. All right. We're about to do this. That'd be sick. How come there's no one ever done a YouTube video like that? All these people do these crazy stuff at the net. Who's never done an extreme fire pole? Now I gotta look it up. See what I mean? That's why I'm always online looking at that stuff. Does anyone ever do that? Is that a Guinness World Record? That's some beautiful art. Wow, look at me get to the utility boxes. That is beautiful. Look at that. I love the artwork. I love it. And over here, you want to see the dinosaur? Let's go check out the dinosaur. We're going to be in here sooner or later. Sooner or later, we're going to be in here. Check it out. I haven't watched any videos yet on... Oh, we got kids coming by. Forget it. Check it out from here. Dinosaur. We got kids coming through. But anyway, I haven't been inside yet, and I haven't watched any videos of what it looks like inside because I don't want to spoil it for myself. Like when video games come out, hot ones I want to do. Oh, the Steinery. Remember I told you about the giant Steinery? Right here? Yes. These things are huge. Yes, this is where you get, they brew their beer here. I don't drink, so none of this would be anything for me. There's nothing in there for me. Nothing. Unless we got some root beer in there. But there's nothing for me. But I'm going to turn those windows into beer suds. I can tell you that much. Yep. As soon as we get everything locked in with them business cards, everything locked in, walk in there, show them the demonstration. So I make myself one of those, not a big fan of Apple, but I'm definitely going to get one of those iPads. So I can put my videos on it, show them from there. Wait, would that work? Just an Android. But anyway, I can show them what we can do through the store. But before we do all that, I definitely want to do that in the form of a commercial environment before we do that. So that's why I'm going to rent out that office space, put the big window with the big windows, and then we're going to put the ad tech technology in there and advertise it from there. Then I got proper recordings to take it back to them and show it look like in a business setting. So place we found, they do $12 an hour for the rent out, which is enough time for us to put the screen up, set the projectors up, run everything through, get a couple minutes of good advertising, then go from there, set it up on the website, and go from there. And I got a marketing team coming in pretty soon, like I said, to market the product. Look at all these windows, see? All this money from ad tech. So this allows companies to advertise. Instead of paying for the mannequins, you can have a technology you can broadcast to a window and advertise right through glass. Take a direct hit from the sun with no problem, so advertise. Got to be to think outside the box when it comes to your technology. You have to. All that is money. At $8,000 a window. And that's what I see. Now see this sticker they put up? It's the decals. This is what they do. It's the same thing. None of this changes at all. It's the same image every single day. But imagine being able to bring the logos and all this to life. To be able to change your commercials out at will. To have control over your advertising, how you want to produce your product. Now you look at all this money, all these windows. This is what I see when we show off ad tech. And for those people who got ad tech incorrectly, it's not a front projection screen paint. You're really off on that one, but try again. Yep. So the biggest concern you have when you're doing advertisement is sunlight. That's your biggest problem. So some people will do it in the rainy seasons. There's the statue right there. They'll do it in the rainy seasons because there's less sunlight outside, less chance of the window fading, better chance of the image pulling up. We were lucky that when we did the test for ad tech, that the building was at, whereas there was no building in front of it. Now see how we have sun on this side, but on this side we have shade on this side. We didn't have that. We had constant sun hitting the window, which was a blessing. They were at that window because that gave us an accurate test on what time of the day, an hour of the day, the screen can still activate and still be seen. So at around, probably roughly, I don't know what time it is, but 12 o'clock, the sun would probably set on the other side, and this would disrupt the test. But because there were no buildings where the part of the center was at, we could be hit 24/7 by the sun. So now we have an hour reading of every hour from 8 o'clock to 6 on how ad tech can react at 60%. So that means the store doesn't have to go out and spend money for awnings, which can be expensive, to try to get the screen to produce better. it will produce regardless. Now imagine when the sun sets and you have this side and how AdTech will react. All this is money. This is what I see when I come through here. And it's interesting because the person who walks through every day, they don't realize there's a person that's going to change how their business works. Isn't that interesting? Well, I've seen you walk through here all the time talking to your cell phone. Yeah, that's me. You're the inventor of AdTech? Yes, we are. When I say we, people say, well, it's just you. Me and God. Me and God. All right, people. We are going to be heading right back to where we started from. Do we have the light? No. Let's sit here and chill for a minute. So yeah, AdTech is going to be interesting. So for a 4x8 surface, yeah, it's around $8,000. Why would stores pay for it? Well, they can bring anything they want to life. No more mannequins. You know, mannequins are very expensive, right? No more mannequins. You can have a fashion show in your window. No more of this. Nope, and bring all that life. No more of that. Bring all that to life. No, same boring shirt in here. You could change that same shirt 20, 30 times. You can show your entire product lineup, your entire catalog, right through glass. When you design your mannequin setup, and I've done it before, you have to pick and choose your best piece to be able to show off that's going to attract someone. But you're not going to attract everybody. Some people may like it, some people may hate it. But imagine being able to put everything up. That way you can actually speak to everybody. Ooh, having a great walk here. Woo, car. Goes way back there. Now, see these advertisements right here? Nothing. Doesn't go anywhere. They pay a lot of money to have those decal stickers put in. And you can't take it with you. AdTech can come off the wall. It's a screen that you can remove off your glass. So you can take it with you. So when these stores move, they spent all that money to have these decal stickers installed in that are going to have to be removed. And they don't come off easy. Well, they probably do come off easy, but they're not going to come off intact. You know, I watched the demonstrations on them. I was curious how they remove them. All right, so we'll check. We're going to be heading back right now. So we're going to get to the FBI building, post office on this side. We're going to be going back the same way we came in, right back down the hill. Maybe we should do the whole corner and turn. That might be more proper, right? There we go. Now we're going to head back, see how many steps we got. We had 3,000 something when we're at the library. Mind you, we're just at the library. That's how fast it goes. That's why you see me sitting on the bench like, we got to find some other place to go. Someplace farther. Farther. So we're dashing down the hill at 100 miles an hour. No, we're not. We're just walking. And I want people to get inspired by what I'm doing so they can basically go out and do their walks. Like I said, I'm not wanting anybody to try to do the same thing I'm doing. Do what's comfortable for you. Just go out and do it. And no, I'm not taking that slogan because I can get in trouble for that. But just go out and walk. That's what you do. Go out and walk. Just go out. Now, I do feel sorry for people, and we have people at Good Shepherd that can't walk, you know, but they take their chairs out. All in all, it's still exercise at the end of the day. Get a chance to go out and meet somebody new. I met a couple of people over there. And I helped push his chair across the street, and I became a good friend with him. So you can do exercise just by standing still. You don't have to be out walking. Go out and get some fresh air. Look at that. Are we thirsty? No. We're good. We don't need this. Store right there I can go by. Not necessary. We will not take it. We're not done the journey yet. The journey. I don't know why, for some reason I just want to run through here with a freaking lion's head on. Wow, is that a freaking, that is an opening in the bushes. I didn't know they had that up there. What the heck is going on up there? See that? See the bushes separate right up in there in the hill? Right over in there. Uh-oh. You know what? There could be UFOs landing up there. Maybe it's a base up there. Maybe it's like Close Encounters of the Third Kind, which is my favorite movie. Actually, Close Encounters of the Third Kind is my #1 favorite movie. I love it. But you never know. You never know. They could be talking to aliens out there. Let's go up there one day. Actually, there's cell phone towers up there. I swear. What movie was that? I was watching some movie, and a guy bought a house, and the house literally was right next to a cell phone tower. I mean, walk out the door, bam! Cell phone tower was right there. And he said, my God, the house was kind of crazy looking. It was jacked up, needed a lot of work. But he says, look at this. We live right next to a cell phone tower. It's got like 20 bars. I could call God if I want to. And literally, it was crazy. It was right next to a cell phone tower. Because the house was crazy looking, it was. And she was like, man, this house needs a lot of work. He said, yeah, but it's worth it. Did you look at your cell phone? I got 20 bars. Said, yes, 20 bars. I can call God if I want to. Look at this. That's a cell phone tower. The cell phone tower right next to the house. I was crying. I got to find that movie. All right, we're going to check. When we get down here to the hill, we're going to check. Oh, man. I'm tempted. I want to take the long way around. Why not? Let's do it. I'm not even tired yet. I'm still charged. I'm still full of jitty. Let me see what we got here in the battery life. Oh, battery life is almost near dead. No. Well, people, we got close. But let's check it and see what we got. We had 37% on the battery, so we were able to do all that with 37%. So, not bad. And I should have bought a backup battery, then I'm going to charge. But I promise tomorrow that all batteries will be charged, even the backups. We'll repeat the same walk as we did today, and we'll make it to the bench this time. And I promise we'll take the long way around this way and come around this way. All right? All right. So let's go check our meter. I have a little bit more in the shade over here. See what we got. All right, that is for Friday. That's for Friday. Sorry about that. For Friday, let me see. June the 9th. Are we on June the 9th or June the 9th? Yeah, June the 15th. Sorry, June the 15th. So we're at 7,405 steps. That's what we kicked. So, not bad, eh? Not bad. My cell phone's about to die, people. I will have a record of this next time we come on because this will still keep running. So when it stops, I'll have to be at the shop to charge up just for you to see it. Oh, no. I brought charging ports with me. If there's any charging ports down there at the bench, I'll charge up and bring you back on. Because this is not going to stop. It's going to keep going until I stop at the bench. But yeah, this is what we got for now. So, not bad at all, hey? All right, got to go, people. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. And God bless.